What's up, dope family? What's good? What's popping with y'all? Your dope sister is back in the building. And so listen, y'all, for the last 4 to 5 weeks, your sister has been busy. I'm talking about things in my life have been so crazy and chaotic and busy in the background. And so much so that it has caused me to press pause on some things. This YouTube channel was one of them. Like, I got so busy that it was like I couldn't even find time to do videos and to, you know what I'm saying, to come to you all. But God had to remind me. And so a few days ago, while I was laying in bed, I was just talking to God about how things have been in my life. And, just basically, just having a rant with God. And God, he checked me. You feel me? He was like, what if I press pause on you? What if I didn't make time for you? What if I didn't come through for you? What if I got too busy doing something else that I didn't come through for you? And I was like, ouch, God. That hurts. But listen, sometimes we need to be reminded. And instantly, I started, repenting because I neglected the gift that God gave me, and God had to check me. I failed to, do those things that God had put in my hand, in my lap to do. And so God just had to give me a quick reminder, to not forget about him, not neglect my assignment, my purpose, or whatever. And so I feel like I owe you, dope family, an apology for neglecting the assignment that God gave me. And so to my dope family, I want to say I apologize. It wasn't intentional. Your girl just got busy, but God had to put me back on course. So I thank each and every one of you for rocking it out with me, because you don't have to, and you still do. I want you to know that I love each and every last one of you all. I'm so grateful for you. But listen, God had to remind me that, sometimes, when life gets to life and things get busy, even though, for some of us, like for me, my everyday life is busy. My schedule is always full. It's always something for me to do. I'm a single parent and I have 3 children. So I'm always busy, and I have a job. You feel me? And I have this ministry, and I have other things to do. You feel me? And so I'm constantly busy. And for some people, one little detour from their everyday, day-to-day life can throw them out of whack. It can throw them off course. And how many of you know that sometimes that is the trick of the enemy? Like, that's his whole agenda. When he can't get you one way, when he see that he can't get through in one area of your life, how many of you know that he will try to come through in anything, any type of way? Because he comes to us in all shape, forms, and fashions. You feel me? And sometimes he comes through us in our everyday life with, making us busy. And his whole agenda is to make us so busy that we neglect God, that we take our mind and our focus off God. But God quickly reminded me that, hey, listen, get back on course. And so I know that this word is for me. I don't know who else this word is for, but I know that it's for somebody. And God just wants to send you a quick reminder to let you know to get back on course. Don't allow the distractions to deter you. Even though your life is busy, even though things are going on in the background of your life, God is saying still don't forget to check in with him. Because listen, it's God that makes sure that everything in our life is good. And so God is saying, if we don't check in with him, if we don't make sure that we are good with him, that our relationship with him is good, how can we make sure that everything else is good? So many times, we set alarms and we set reminders so that we don't forget to do those things that we need to do, in life, or so that we don't forget about meetings, appointments, and things like that. And God is saying, just like we set reminders for all the other things that are going on in our lives, we need to remind ourselves to check in with him. That needs to be our number one top priority. We need to make sure that we're good with God. We need to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, that everything is good with him first. Because when we make sure that everything is good with him, he's going to make sure that everything with us is good. You feel me? And so that's all God was saying. You know what I'm saying? And he checked me. And you know what I'm saying? It hit me kind of hard, but it was like, God, I needed this. I needed that, I needed that quick reminder so that I can get back on track, so that I can get back on course again. Because, yeah, things are, hectic. Yeah, things get busy, but still, God has given us an assignment. God has given us a task. And even if your assignment is not, a YouTube ministry or social media, whatever it is that God has assigned to your hands to do, God is saying, don't forget about him. Don't neglect the things that he has assigned to you to do. Because listen, when God gives us an assignment, our purpose, it's not for us. It's for other people anyway. You know what I'm saying? He's just using us as an instrument to reach his people. Everybody doesn't go to church. Everybody doesn't read the Bible. And sometimes we're the only word, we're the only Bible that people will see and hear. And so that's why God wants us to live our life in a way that, people can see him through us. But if we neglect, if we fail to, check in with him, if we neglect our duties and our assignment, then we're neglecting God, and we are causing the people who God is sending into our paths. We're causing those people to lack, because God is giving us a word. He's giving us the word to us to give to his people. But when we fail to do that, then we are failing God, and we're failing those people who God has connected us with. You feel me? And so that was just the thing that God was reminding me. Like, listen, I know you got a lot going on. I know that, things have gotten busy in your life. I know that there are other things on top of your everyday busy life that have been, that have come up. But even when life gets to life, and listen, don't forget about me. That was the message that God gave me. And so I just want to remind you too, whoever you are that I'm speaking to, don't allow the things of life to cause you to get so distracted that you lose focus on the assignment that God has given you. Whatever it is, don't lose focus on it. Get back on track. You feel me? Get back on course again. If you found yourself off course because life has just been coming at you all types of ways, it's okay. But God is just reminding you to get back on track again. Check in with him again. Check in with him every single day. You feel me? Not just one time a day. Like, literally, even when I'm busy, even when I'm driving, I'm talking to God. And God has been giving me words, to release. But I haven't taken the time to even release those words, because things have just been so busy that when I do get home and get settled, I'm tired. And that's why God was reminding me today that that's the strategy that the enemy is trying to push. You feel me? That's his agenda. He's trying to push the agenda of forgetting about God, because he want to hurt God. You feel me? So he's coming at God's people in all type of ways. And God is just, coming back, coming in to say, hey, listen, I'm still here. Don't forget about me. And so I just wanted to put this word out there to whoever you are, to just remind you as well. Don't forget about God. Don't forget to check in with God. Make sure that you are going to God to see what it is that he wants you to do. When we wake up in the morning, we should be asking God, what is it that you want me to do today? What is it that you want me to say today? Whose life is it that you want me to touch today? Because we are here to make a difference in this world. God has given us assignments and this purpose so that we can change the trajectory of this world. But when we fail to do that, we're failing our assignment. We're neglecting our assignment, and we're failing God. You feel me? So listen, bro. Listen, sis, whoever you are, Because I know this word is not just for me. I know that I'm not the only one that has been experiencing a chaotic and a very, very busy life. Things have just been so crazy. But that's okay. Because, see, the enemy thought that he won. But how many of you know the devil is a liar? And he can go back to the pits of hell where he come from in the mighty name of Jesus. You feel me? And so, listen, we're going to touch and agree that we're going to stay on course, okay? We're not going to allow the enemy to distract us so much that we are forgetting to check in with God. We're not going to allow the enemy to distract us so much so that we are neglecting our assignment that God has given us, okay? And God is saying, it's okay. I'm so glad that God is such a loving God, because even when we get off course, God still comes to us with love. And he just tell us, hey, listen, just get back on course. He don't beat us upside our heads. He don't, come to us in judgment. You know what I'm saying? And just beat us down saying, hey, listen, you forgot about me. You forgot about me. God doesn't do that. And I'm so glad he's a God of love, because he get us back on course in love. You feel me? So listen, y'all, I just had to put that word out there because God checked me. And I know that this word is checking somebody else too, okay? And that's all right. It's okay. We're human. God understands that. He knows that we're going to sometimes get off course, and he knows that we're going to make mistakes. And that's what he's there for, to get us back into position where we need to be. So God is just basically saying, just get back in position, okay? Listen, God love you, your dope sister love you, but always make sure that you are loving on you. And remember, you're only dope because God is dope. Don't ever play with him, period. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed, and I will see you all on the next video. Peace.